Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I loved it. So good.
The animated show.
Oh, never heard of it.
I hate you. So, Nickelodeon announced a new Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series called Seven Havens. This will be about the Avatar that comes after Korra, which I didn't particularly like Legend of Korra, but I'm absolutely excited to give a new show a try. This will be by the original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko. This will be... Hold on... set in this quote, a world shattering by a devastating cataclysm, a young earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover their mysterious origins and save the seven havens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. I'm absolutely game for another Avatar, The Last Airbender animated series.
I'm surprised they're having sibling orgies again. It seems like a return to form from the
Secret
live show.
Tunnel. Yeah.
I mean, I thought you liked the Netflix series.
Okay. So, I like a lot of the performances. Specifically, I loved Azula. I liked...
You're saying that because you talked to her.
I did. She's very nice.
That I did want to bring that up. We met a bunch of them.
They were amazing.
My interview with Sokka.
Check that out on.
Sokka is on Super Cool Nerd Show. I was a little starstruck because he's so much like what I have seen
He was a nice guy.
of the animated character, and I just thought he did a great job.
I liked a lot of the actors. This is so nerdy. The production design left something to be desired. There's a weird thing that... How into this do I want to get? So, they're sleeping outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are their clothes clean? Like, stuff like that in the production design usually denotes a very cheap series, and this was a very expensive series to make.
Why are the wigs so bad?
Why are the wigs so bad? This should look better than it does based on its budget. And the writing, a lot of times, left something to be desired. That being said, there's a lot that I liked about it, mostly the performances.
It's weirdly both too clean and too messy.
There's a podcast that I was listening to the other day that said a lot of these types of shows are getting notes back from executive producers saying this isn't second screen enough. So, yeah. So
Who the hell are they? Who do I
exactly.
think they are?
So the writers write an episode, and then producers and tech overlords, because a lot of these companies are tech companies now, come back and say, we want you to be able to watch this on a TV while you're playing on your phone. So we need this to be more obvious. And I think that Avatar suffered from that. Now, they did get feedback, and I'm absolutely hoping that it's a little bit better going into season 2. And I believe that they can do that.
This is one of those shows where the writer's strike could actually make a big difference in how it's being done and how well it translates, because things like infinite rewrites being free, as an editor, I cannot believe that was allowed to survive as long as it did.
Yeah.
You can't have infinite finicking with something. People will be wrong even if they weren't wrong at first about the edits they request.
You get a lot of boring exposition that way. And I absolutely believe that they can improve. Again, you have the actors to back it up. They're working with a great
talented,
cast.
very
they're
young
children, a lot of them. But like you can absolutely back this up. You just need to step up your writing a little bit. So,
are we even getting more of that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
At least
renewed.
Gotta hurry up before those kids get old. You don't want to get Stranger Things.
where they're like 25 and they're supposed to be 16.
It's renewed through season 3.
3, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get 3 or 4 seasons total, because again, the original was 3.
And speaking of stepping up, I want to commit with cast on screen that when the next season comes out, we will do a CNS content for it.
Okay.
Because I have specifically, intentionally, much to Cass's chagrin, abstained from watching the animated series in order to critique the live series, which is
For
an
what it
insane
is,
choice. But has been some of our most interesting conversations critiquing.
I wouldn't feel bad. I haven't engaged in anything Avatar related. So.
I haven't either, but I watched the
And I'm not
live
saying that like
series.
that's a flex. I
But
just
not
haven't.
the animated
I
one. It's
watched
been
the
interesting
live
conversations.
series because Cass watched the first 2 episodes, and she was like, "This is wrong," and she vented to me about what was wrong with it and why it was wrong and whatever. And I was like, "This would be really cool to watch as a film critic, having not seen the original material."
That's fair.
It's been really interesting conversations so
And
far.
so we did it, and now I do flex that I haven't watched it because it irritates every Avatar fan.
I mean, I would consider a series like Avatar, where I've not watched any of the episodes, but I know quite a bit about the show.
Yeah.
That transcends, like, even if you haven't watched it. I won't deny the popularity of it, because clearly I know something
It
about
hit
it,
home
and
for a
I've
lot of
never
people.
watched, and I've never sat down and watched an episode.
Yeah.
I knew Uncle Iroh was more or less like his
Uncle Greg,
calmness.
he follows me on social media and talks.
Diedrich Bader?
Greg Baldwin.
Greg Baldwin?
Uncle Iroh?
The replacement.
Oh.
The original one died.
Oh, yeah, because it was
Mako.
Mako. Yeah, but they were friends.
I got mixed
Yeah,
up with
Greg
who replaced
Baldwin
him.
actually replaced Mako, well, filled in for
Yeah.
Mako. I don't
In
want
the
to say
last season,
replaced.
yeah.
Of Samurai Jack
Yeah.
as Aku. So
Yeah.
I'm very proud of Uncle Greg. He's a very nice guy on social media.
But like that was one of those things that without ever having watched the animated series, I knew that his tone is dead on. Even if his story is like he's not as passive as he is in the animated series, but his like I don't give a fuck.
I love the actor. I don't think that they're giving him as much to work with.
They're
Anyway.
not giving him the screen time he needs either.
But yeah, I'm interested. We don't have almost any details on the new animated series, but I'm interested to watch it.